What's going on, guys? Welcome. All right, we got it closed a little later than usual. Not too late, but not as early as yesterday. Yesterday we got it closed really quick. Matt says technical difficulties. I'm not sure what's up, but if you're talking about the black screen, that's my starting soon screen. Yeah, whenever I go live, I've got to activate the tags. I've got to copy the link, paste it in the main post. Matter of fact, there was something I forgot to do real quick. Hold on, I got to go over and do that. I try to do that instead of making y'all sit there and watch me clicking around. I put that up there as a all right, I'm starting soon. I am live at that point, but I'm just kind of copying all of the links and everything and getting everybody tagged and all that good stuff. So here, right now, I am adding the link to the bottom of the post so you don't have to scroll all the way back through the comments later. You can just see it there at the bottom of the post. There we go. Got that updated. What up, Casey? What up, guys? Good to see you all. We had a fun night last night, man. We went through 2 cases of National Treasures during the live fills, and I cracked out one more case I got down here for us to do tonight. If you guys want to, it's available. Before we get started on that, though, real quick, I need numbers from the chat. I always let you guys pick the multiverse box. So I've got 10 to choose from. It's a 12-box case. We opened the first 2 yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll let you guys pick the number. First number I see in the chat. First 2 numbers I see in the chat. It can be from the same person or different, either way. Josh is going to open the bidding on the paper. And I got 4. I know it may show up different on your screen. That's why I like to show you guys. 4 and now 8. Those are the first 2 numbers I got. So we'll start seeing more numbers rolling through. they come in a weird order. I see some numbers over there that haven't even shown up yet. So, Kurt, I'm waiting. There you go. Kurt's finally hit. But yeah, 4 and 8, the first 2 I got on my feed. So 4 and 8 it is. I know that's maybe different on yours. 1, 2, 3, there's 4. 5 at the bottom. 6, 7, 8. All right. Save these for another day. Have not pulled a headliner yet, but again, only 2 boxes down. So if you haven't seen these, I think I forgot to post the link in the chat in the comments of the main post. I always do. I never remember to put that link. Everything's going so fast. I'm trying to stay on top of the list that I just completely forget. But Rare Edition puts that repack together, and they put every single card that's in the set on a public checklist where you can go through and see them all. They put a big list of headliners. Each case will have between 1 and 3 headliners. So we haven't hit a headliner yet, but we're only 2 boxes into the case. So there's the man, Robert Bryant. We're just getting worried about you. I hadn't seen you, bud. All right, let's see. Okay, I got a couple live fills that are up. So we get requests a lot to do at the end of the break, like, hey, can we break something else? Anybody else want to cut something? We found it's a lot easier to fill that if we do it as we go through the break. So we start doing these live fills. I put them up at the beginning of the stream, and then we get spots claimed as we go. Simple breaks. They're always triple randoms. There's 30 teams. I make them a 10-spot list. Each spot's going to get 3 randomly assigned teams. But these are the live fills I got up. So I got 2 different options. We've already started filling them. Man, I know that list is hard to see on the right. We've already started filling them. We started filling them during the mini. We got quite a few spots down on each one of them. So on the right side, that is my last case of National Treasures. Okay, I have 1 sealed case of NT left. So National Treasures, I'm at $57 a spot. Each spot is good for 3 random teams in a 1-box break of National Treasures. Should be 8 hits total on average. It's usually 2 numbered parallels. It's usually 4 relics and 4 autos. This is my last case. I didn't crack it out last night because it was getting late, but this is my last one I've got. We may get more, but that's the last one I have now. On the left side of the screen, want to do something a little different. I just cracked that case of Prospect Edition today. $12 gets you 3 random teams, 6 autos. Now, I'm not going to ship the base paper. I'm not going to ship the base. Just shipping the autos and the numbered cards. Autoed, numbered cards. And there is a case hit chase, and that's the Kaboom. So Kabooms are in different products for each sport. In baseball, they're in Prospect Edition. So if you guys want to claim spots on that list, just like Kevin just did, he says 9 on National Treasures. That's this list right here. So I'm going to come in here and update the list. We're going to go down to spot 9. I'm going to put Kevin's name in. Big thing here is do not send payment until we verify that we actually closed. You don't need to send yet. If for whatever reason it doesn't close, you don't need to send. I also have, these are fresh cases on both. I can do as many rounds of these as you guys want. Well, I say that I can do as many rounds of prospect as you guys want. I can do up to 4 rounds of NT because I have one 4-box case. John's going to take spot 2 on NT. Oops. Yeah, I think last night, by the time we were through with the main break, we were like, I think we'd already filled like 3 rounds. And then, we started rolling through them. It's a really, really quick break. Both of them are very fast breaks, so they go through quick. All right, so 1, 7, and 9, last 3 spots in NT, and then 1, 3, and 10, my last 3 spots on Prospect Edition. And again, if we fill them, I'm just going to clear the list and we'll start a new one. All right, what else do I got? Base paper. So we said Josh is going to kick us off on the base paper. The base paper is out of the Bowman Draft box and then the 2 Bowman Blasters. Both, as was mentioned in the post, as we always do, the unnumbered base paper in these 3 boxes is not being sorted and shipped with the teams. It's being auctioned off as a bulk spot. So for those, if it's numbered, autoed, non-base, it'll go with its team. But for the non-numbered, just base paper, that is being auctioned off. All right, I think that's it. Let's get started. All right, we will start, as always, with the Blasters. Retail first. It's Thursday, so we're getting towards the end of the week. I break every day, Monday through Friday. I take the weekends off completely. Like, I don't respond to messages. If you message me on the weekend, I will hopefully get back to it on Monday. Not as good about getting back to it as I'd like to be. Tally says Kevin's going to take 1 on prospects. You got it. You got it. Prospects is, you'll see it here in a minute because we're going to open it after the Blasters. It's kind of similar, if you haven't seen it, to like Contenders. It's Panini baseball, so it's not licensed. It's why it's so inexpensive. It's why you get 6 autos and a Kaboom chase for like a little over $100. Let's see. There we go. Got Kevin in 1. But yeah, it's the cards look like Contenders. It's the same concept in that it's a bunch of autos with a really deep checklist. They're not all going to be banger autos, but you're hoping to get 1 or 2 nice ones. Caden, I don't know why I'm reading base paper. That's not being shipped, or it is, but it's going to the paper spot. Greatness loading. Kevin McGonigal, Jackson Humphreys first Bowman, and then Luke Sennard first Bowman on the Reptilian. I'll sleeve those later. I am going to keep an eye out. Stay up, Kevin. I'm going to keep an eye out for the chasers for the base paper. I'll top load the chasers as we go, just as a Ooh, there we go. Auto surprise. That's why I said if it's numbered auto, you're like, what paper is autoed? Some of the paper hits are autoed there. That will go to the Cubbies. So Cade Horton. Cubs, John Spurbeck with the Cubs, taking the Cade Horton auto. Dude, we'll take it. Why not? Check the back for a number. I don't think that's going to be numbered. Trey Sweeney, Rockstar Rookies. Jack Penny first, and Hyung Chan first. So Bowman briefing. It's on the back of all of them. Yeah, that's on the back. That's all. That's. Let me. I can find. Yeah, just a base auto. I was hoping for some kind of a parallel there. Cade Horton auto. Bonus, man. We'll take it. I'm not mad at that. I'll take extra autos any way they want to give them. Bryce Eldridge VIP. Alejandro Rosario first, and Anderson Brito first. Roki Sasaki on the base paper. Chase Young, Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. I am going to top load that Condon for whoever takes that base paper. Again, one of the chasers we're looking for. Chen Wei, Len first, and Christian Campbell. I'm looking for Condon, looking for Jesus Made, and J.J. Weatherholt out of these blasters. When we get to that Bowman draft, we got a few different first Bowman chasers we're looking for. Cam Caminiti, 85 on the top 100. Richard Maddock first, and Robert Calaz. There's go. Skeens on the Hobby Stars. Javier Magellan first, and Yanzel Lewis first. All right, let's go to Blaster 2. And then I'm going to slide that over a little just to try to clean up that list a little bit. Let's do that again. Let's get another auto. You always get a reptilian in that top pack. Greatness loading. Dylan Cruz. We'll sleeve up the rookie. Weatherholt. We'll take it. Another chaser. Not bad. 1 for 1. Now 2 for 2. Walker Jenkins. Cobb Hightower first. Color match on the reptilian. Let's see if we can get a Made and just complete it. Hit all 3. Plenty of other good prospects in the set. Those are always the 3 that I'm looking for in this one. 12 on the paper, Christopher. Numbered coming up. I'll update that paper in 1 second. Kumar Rocker, Rockstar Rookies. Tink Hentz, that's going to the Cardinals. 59 out of 99. Numbered goes with its team. Yostinson Garcia, first Bowman, and Emil Morales. Sleeve up Garcia. Oops. There's Hentz. And we said paper. Bump into 12. RCR the Tink, you got it, bud. Yeah, any of those, any card you guys get that you want to have graded, let me know. Just let me know to RCR it. So I work out of the rare edition grading warehouse. Lori, we just started. Yeah, we just got into the blasters. Like we're on blaster number 2. So yeah, it's still really early. RCR, that was for Josh. Yeah, anything we pull that you want to have graded, let me know. The rare edition guys, it's a grading company out here in Beaverton, Oregon. We came across them at the National a few years back. Just really fell in love with their slabs. They're the ones that use the Gorilla Glass, so it feels like you're holding an iPhone. Really, really nice quality slabs. And then this is what we do a lot of on the live streams. So this is their raw card review. Instead of using the flimsy card saver, like that's what BGS uses for a raw card review. A flimsy card saver. They put that and then they put the sticker over top of it. Rare actually uses a one-touch with the sleeve inside, a tamper-proof label, and a full-blown grade. $9 next day grading. What I'll do is, like, when I leave here tonight, I'll leave that card on their desk with all the other ones that we're going to have them do. And then when I come in tomorrow, they have the card, before I go live tomorrow, they kind of shifted their schedule around. So they do it a little bit later in the day now, but before I go live to do the main break, I have the grades results, and I'll snap a picture of it and message it to you to show you how it did. Doesn't slow down the shipping process at all. You still get the cards same time you would if they weren't being graded, but you get them with a grade on there. So a lot of people use them as like a pre-grade service, just so they have an idea like what should they send off if you want to send it to PSA, Beckett, whatever. Literally all you do is take a box cutter and just cut the label, and it pops right open like any other one touch. So, or peel the label off, I guess, if you want. But Yep, $9 next day grading. All you got to do is let me know which ones you want. I will. I'll put a note on it. Send $9 to the same place you sent your break payments, and I'll take care of the rest. See, seen a post about a Mod A 1010 PSA 10 auto 10 be stolen by USPS. Oh, that sucks, man. It was a Mod A 1010 PSA 10 auto PSA 10 auto 10. There we go. Read that right. Stolen by USPS. That sucks, man. Yeah, dude, all it takes is one rotten employee having an idea. I don't know if they can tell like when packages are insured, but like it sucks. It happens to everybody. We've had packages that got stolen, and just you got to figure it out. You got to make it right. It does happen. Nick Kurtz VIP. Seaver King, Yeremy Cabrera first. Rookie of the Year favorites, Kevin Alcantara, die cut. Hagen Smith and Arun Escobar first. Oh, give me another auto. We got a Cade Horton paper auto in that first blaster. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Bubba Chandler, number 11 on the top 100. Sammy Stafura first. Jared Sundstrom first. That hockey helmets auto by Lemieux and Crosby. Nice. Lemieux was my guy, man. When I was a kid, I was a Penguins fan. I liked Jaromir Jagr was, I think, probably my favorite when I was a kid. I actually watched a little bit of hockey when I was little, but didn't last too long. David Festa, red rookie. I was watching back when they used to highlight the puck red or blue, and I liked it. If that should tell you everything you need to know about me as a hockey fan. Zaire Hope, Cam Caminiti. I can't follow the puck. I can in person. Like they're really fun to go to games. Like when I was in Nashville, we used to go to Preds games. It was a really, really fun game. Festa's on the red rookie. So Twins, who had Minnesota, Matt Bransoy. Those red rookies, if you guys aren't familiar, what Fanatics is doing now is on these red rookies. If your player wins Rookie of the Year, you can trade that card in to Fanatics for $100 in Fanatics cash. If you hold on to it long term, if they ever win an MVP or a Cy Young, the bounty bumps up to $300. If they win 2 of them, it goes to $500. 3 MVPs or 3 Cy Youngs throughout their career, the bounty's worth $700. And if you hold it through retirement, if they make it into the Hall of Fame within, I think, 10 years after retirement, the bounty bumps all the way up to $1,000. Kind of a long-term play, but it's free, doesn't cost anything, just kind of enhances your collection a little bit. Some cars, my nephew in Texas, American Airlines. Wow, dude, that sucks. That's ridiculous, man. Just so uncalled for. The world we live in, man. It's happening more and more. All right, this is the first box out of the case. Like I said, I've been sitting on this case for a minute, and the price dropped down to where it's low enough, and I'm just like, dude, these are pretty cheap at this point, especially while everything else is getting more and more expensive. 6 autos and a Kaboom Chase for a little over $100. Not too bad. So in the main break, I am going to make sure that everything will ship, including the base cards. So this is why I was saying it's got kind of that Contenders feel to it with the seat number and the road number and the barcode and all that. So these are the base cards. Josh Knopf, Drew Thorpe, Chase Alsop, Angel Martinez, Jet Williams on the chrome, Thomas White, Aces, Ping, Carson Benj, and then our auto, Yohendry Vargas, is to 49. 49 to the Dodgers. Nice low number. That is 39 out of 49. That looks like a scope, I'm guessing, with the circles. Who had Dodgers? Nick Mahan. And then Jet Williams is 106 out of 199. So I do have these up as live fills as well. I figured dude, well, it's $12. $12 for 3 random teams, $4 a team. On the live fills, we're just gonna ship the numbered and the autos. The base inserts and the base paper, like the base cards, won't ship. However, we are looking for kabooms. If we pull a kaboom, that's a case hit that would ship. Let's see, 3 and 10, 7 on NT. You got it. All right, Lori's going to close us on Prospect Edition for round 1. Lori. Do me a favor, guys, for sending payments on those. You don't have to send them at this moment. I'm not checking right now. We won't check until after the break runs. But just when you do go to send, make sure those are coming in friends and family. The regular Venmo is fine. We take friends and family on those all the time. But for PayPal, if you're sending a PayPal payment, make sure that one's going to the Gold 188. I've got it pinned in the comments. But we can take a friends and family. That's Jason's personal. Our regular PayPal got shut down to a business account a long time ago, so we can only take goods and services on that one. For these, like during the main break, I have to account for goods and service fees. I'm not factoring it in for these, so we're not charging for services, so I don't have to pay those. So yeah, just do me a favor and make sure those are going friends and family only, please. All right, I'm going to real quick copy and paste the list. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and clear out so we can get round 2 going. I figured at $12, at $4 a team, we'll probably go through a handful of these. So as many as you guys want to run, we can do. I'll open up the floor for round 2 on Prospect Edition. Like I said, $12 gets you 3 random teams. And then it looks like we've got some action on NT. Levi's going to grab 1 on NT. You got it, bud. I think that leaves us with just spot 10 on NT, and then that one will be closed. Levi, you got my DM? Let's see. Rename this one. I'm going to call that PE1. Got him. All right, cool. Hopping back in. Let's do it. Ooh, redemption. I have no idea who's on the redemption list. Yandel Ricardo, Durangelos. Somebody was saying they were looking for, you have to help me on the pronunciation. Cinchi. Is it Cinchi? And I guess that would be an NIL, right? Yeah, it doesn't have a team on it. So if we get any NILs on that, we'll random those to everyone. Base cards, I'm not going to worry too much about. Walker Martin. That one's going to be non-numbered, just a silver on that one. Cade Horton. Jackson Kent, that one's the numbered. 1 out of 49, Jackson Kent. And then the redemption. Franchise Futures Signatures. Card 29. Chase Burns. That's not a bad one. Okay. Dude, 6 autos. That's not bad. If they're going to give us autos like that. Chase Burns, the number 2 overall pick. And that one. Let's see who had him. Oh, Mariners drafted him last year. Okay, so he'd be a Mariner then. Yeah, if he was drafted by the Mariners, he would go Mariners. That is correct. All right. And Chase Burns. Let's see. Chase Burns, Reds. Kurt Kramer. Kurt Kramer with the Reds. Taking Chase Burns. We'll take it. Numbers on those. Okay. $10 on NT. You got it, Tyler. Oh, Mason, you thought it was Flawless? Yeah, Flawless dropped a little bit. Not that much. Yeah, that'd have been a big one. I think I'd have been Percy in those too. All right, Tyler, got you in 10. Take a screenshot of that list if you need it. I'm going to pull that one down here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and throw up round 2. Oh, he pitches with both arms. No kidding. A switch pitcher. That's pretty cool, actually. Does he pitch well, I guess, would be the next question. Okay, so NT1 is next up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clear out the list so we can start filling round 2. We'll have an open shoot for both of them. All right. Round 2's up for both boxes. Like I said, that NT is going to be the first box out of a fresh case, and Prospect Edition will be the second box out of a case. Bazana, Eddie Reidners, Jake Geloff, Jesus Baez, Jacob Melton, Brody Breck, Domination. Walker Yannick is 39 out of 199. Red. And auto. Peyton Toll. Peyton Toll, and that is a base auto. Where is Toll at? I may have to double check that one. Boston? Is he a Red Sox? Base auto. I'm just going to use him as a righty starting pitcher and a lefty out of the bullpen. That's pretty nasty, actually. Is there a rule about switch pitching, like in the middle of an inning, or I mean, can you go back and forth? I thought I remember hearing there was a rule that you couldn't do that. I don't know that for sure, but isn't there a rule against switching? Like once you start, you got to stick with one side or the other. Because I mean, there have been pitchers that have done that and gone like back and forth. Like they changed that, right? Thomas White, Blake Larson, Ryan Sloan, Fenwick Trimble, Bryce Meckage on the chrome or opter. I don't know what the surface is. It doesn't say. Chris Cortez, Aces. Gabriel Hughes is 4 out of 299. David Shields, Franchise Futures. So that's what the Chase Burns will look like. Franchise Futures. David Shields for the Royals. 21 out of 199. One way for a batter, but then you can swap. Okay, so it's batter to batter then. Can't switch in the same inning. Not the same batter. It's fuzzy, isn't it? One arm per inning. Inning is what I thought I remembered hearing, but I wasn't positive. I mean, I don't know how often that really comes into play. I've never been watching a game and seen somebody try to switch sides. I mean, I know it happens, but nobody knows. Least of all the umps. Clark Condiati, Chase Burns, Joey Oki, Walker Martin, Jacob Mizorowski, Chase Dollander, Domination. Mizorowski is numbered. That is 86 out of 99. Going to the Brewers. Dollander, Ping, Connor Griffin. And then Chris Cortez going to the Dodgers. Dodgers, right? Yeah. Cortez is Dodgers, right? I can't trust the pictures because that may be minor league. That is 51 out of 149. Actually, no. Chris Cortez is Angels, isn't he? Yes, the biggest challenge on this is the sort. Anytime they use the the minor league unis, they don't do it on all of them, but on some of them they do. Lasco, Blake Burke, Paul Skeens as a prospect. No, as a rookie. Take that back. So we'll sleeve up the rookie. Jacob Wright. Caden Grice on a pink velocity. Number 28 out of 79. Halos. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, it threw me off because he's in the blue, and I'm like, pretty sure that's Angels. Prepping for the pros, Bryce Rayner. Francisco Valorio is to 199, 125 out of 199. And Bo Meister on the auto. Going to the Rays. That one is a base auto for the Rays. So a few deeper prospects, but I mean a few good name prospects as well. Dude, the Burns was nice, man. That was a chaser out of draft. It's not bad at all. A bunch of numbered as well. Let me see. Remember a clip of a switch pitcher and a switch batter going back and forth? That's pretty funny. Let's see. Pitcher has to declare which arm he'll use per batter. Can go righty, lefty, righty, lefty. Okay, but it's per batter. So it is, you can switch in the inning. 4 and 8 down in NT. 5 and 7 down in NT. Let me update that list. That is round 2 for NT. We got a few spots down. So Rich. Rich in 4 and 8. And I got Thomas Harper in 5 and 7. All right. 5 and 7. 15 on the paper. 16 on the paper, up to 16. All right, Christopher beat me on the outbid, so I went ahead and just dropped it right on. Let's see, so per batter, that's not, yep, perfect. Keep pushing. My sorter is really good, but I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna write Angels because that is really easy to look at that and see Los Angeles and see the blue and say, oh, that's Dodgers. So yeah, just want to make sure. That would be a very easy mistake to make. I almost made it myself. That was the 79. All right. Let's go with Topps Chrome Black. Keep working our way up. We got some big boxes after this. I'm getting towards the bottom of the case for Topps Chrome Black. Haven't really hit a monster yet in it. We did hit, I take that back. We hit the Depths of Darkness, but that's an insert. We haven't hit anything crazy on the autos yet out of this case. Nothing, no reds, no 101s, nothing crazy low yet. So just a few boxes left in the case. Hoping we get it here in one of these. There's a non-standard auto coming up. I see a little color on it. Guessing maybe an insert auto, which typically means a little better checklist. Jackson Jobe, Bobby Witt, base. Brenton Doyle, Young Kinsey Noel, Big Christmas. O'Neal Cruz. Jake Eater, 7 out of 99. 07 out of 99. Going to the White Sox. Don't pull the burrow. We got old. Unless it's that 101, man. At least you'll know where it is. Let's get a low one if we're going to get one, right? say that. I think it's just a yellow. I thought I saw some color in the corner, but Max Scherzer, Chris Sale, Tarek Skubal, Manny Machado, Shohei Ohtani's to 199, 179 out of 199. And then we're going to get our rookie design variation, which is a case hit. We've gotten 2 of these already, but they were both parallels, which is why they didn't count as the case hit. This one looks like it is the case hit. Jace Young. Dude, that's a great one. Tigers. Great pick for that one. That's the design variation. Going to Detroit. John Spurbeck. Jace Young. And then Ohtani, we can't go wrong with. 178, 179. 179 out of 199. Showtime. Okay. It's a yellow. I saw some stuff over here. I thought it was something a little different design. Another one where that Topps Chrome Black label is up. Why are they doing that? That is Jackson Merrill, 27 out of 50. Sorry, Manny. He chased him for a while. Nice color match on the gold for the Padres. Casey Del Cambre, nice hit, bud. 27 out of 50, second year Jackson Merrill. Beautiful card on a gold. Let's go. Oh, you know where the 1 of 1 is. It's on the... No kidding, you got the 1 of 1? Really? Nice, man. Congrats. So is it rainbow? Is that where we're going? We got 6 on NT and 2 on NT. Couple spots down. Let me update the list. 2 going to Jamie. And 6 to Richard. So 1, 3, 9, and 10 still left in round 2 of NT. All right, let's go with draft. There we go. All right, Bowman draft. Costs way too much for getting it. Only missing a to 5. That's really cool, man. How big is the set? Dude, I was just showing somebody my rainbow today. I had an interview come in. We were talking about parallels, and he's a sports guy. He's not as big of a card guy. Not sure if he's going to be the first hire we bring in. I'd like to have more of a card guy. But yeah, we were talking about the different parallels, and I was like, here, let me show you what I mean. I have a 26 card. It was 2019 Prism Football. It was my audition box, actually. It's what I auditioned on. When I very first started breaking. And it's 26 parallels, which at the time was a lot, but honestly now, like, it's even worse. All right, gonna keep an eye out for the chasers. We'll top load the chasers. I got 4 I'm looking for. Here's one of them, Nick Kurtz. One of the guys that was already called up, one of the better chasers. We'll top load that for the paper spot. Caleb Bonham first, Kyle Steven first, Josh Kuroda Grauer first, Johnny King first, Sam Antonacci first, Herrick Hernandez first, Bryce Rayner image variation. Let's go, Tigers. John, let me drop one. I haven't seen the image variation in a minute. Yeah, I know it's not a monster, but that's a nice hit. We'll take that all day. Bryce Rayner. Roman Anthony Plasma. Kellen Lindsey, first Bowman Refractor, and Dowell Joseph Refractor. Wednesday on the refractor. And Bryce Rayner, image variation. You got the to 1, to 5, to 10, to 25. 2 versions of to 50. Guessing like the gold and the gold mini diamond. To 99, to 150, to 99, and unnumbered. Do those all have like different variations for like waves and mini diamonds and lavas? And can't remember off the top of my head. It feels like they all have them. It just depends on, I guess, how detailed you want to get. I get OCD. If I start it, like I want to finish it, and it's too much. It's too much. I will not do that again. Still wants the top series 1 of 1, and the finest. We watched him sign his apartment. He texted me pick of the 101 from another new set that he signed last. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome, man. Sounds like she's having fun. I hope to find one you need. That'd be awesome if we could pull the red. Nick Mitchell first. James Tibbs first. Kalen Culpepper first. Chase Harlan first. Casey Cook first. Jamie Farrer first. James Tibbs, we'll take that for the Giants to 125. 121 out of 125 on the Giants chaser. Who had him? Giants. John Spurbeck. That was a mini spot. Nick Kurtz on the draft insert. Nate Dom, first refractor, and Rainer Arias refractor. Currently in Allentown, watching former teammates and his best friend. That's awesome, man. There's Tibbs. Gage Miller first, Ivan Luciano first, Ryan Campos first, Aaron Parker first, A.J. Kelsey first, Bryce Cunningham first, Levi Sterling first, Intune Dylan Cruz, Cole Messina first refractor, Cooper Pratt refractor. From the dugout after the game last night. Oh, that's really cool, man. Dude, I like to get out to some minor league games this year. My kids won't go down on the field. They invite all the kids to go down and run the bases afterwards, and they will not go down there and do it. Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hentz, Yoelan Cespedes, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Braylon Morrell, Byron Churio, Braylon Morrell to 199, 108 out of 199. Christian Moore in tune. Theo Gillen, first refractor. We'll take that one. And Fernando Cruz refractor. Yeah, dude, I remember going down and running the bases at minor league games as a kid. But yeah, my daughters are, I mean, they're 9 and 6. They're young, but yeah, they do not want to go down. It's the crowd is the thing. Oh, the tape, the mascot race. That's awesome. Let's see. Got Bryce Rayner in there. Jared Thomas is going to go to the Rocks. So you want to see for the Rockies in this one. True Blue Paper, 25 out of 150. Josu DePaula, Arjun Namala, Zaire Hope, Brock Porter, Dalton Rushing, Luis Guanipa, Samuel Basalo, Brock Wilken Plasma, refractors Luke Holman first, and Rhett Lauder. Yankees and A's. You got some chase with Kurtz in this one. And then once we get down to the autos, that's where I told Lori, we need to pull the John Elway. Dude, I don't know what happened with that. I remember with 23 Bowman draft. You remember how big the chase was for Tom Brady? I mean, even his base cards were going for a ton. Everybody forgets John Elway's got autos for the Yankees in this set. They just kind of forgot about him. I think it's because they didn't put base. I don't think they put base. I've never seen one. I think he's all autos, like autos only. And I think they're numbered pretty low. Like, I don't think he's got a ton of autos in this, so there's just not a lot of them floating around out there. So you kind of forget that he's in the set, but he is in there as a Yankee. Connor Foley first. Tyron Lorenzo, Camilo Diaz, Shedry Vargas, Brandon Sproat, Zach Veen, Harry Ford, Tyson Lewis, first Bowman Lunar, Woody Hayden, first Refractor, and Tommy Troy Refractor. There's 8, gets nervous over the player. That's cool, man. That's really cool. She's going to remember that forever. Going to be the cool kid at school. Nick Montgomery, first. Brandon Neely, first. Fenwick Trimble, first. Ty Southazine, first. Jerron DeBerry, first. Ryan Sloan, first. First auto's a good one. Blake Burke, first Bowman auto, going to the Brew Crew. Thomas Harper. I believe he's a first rounder, right? Yeah. First round, 34th overall, but first round draft pick. Blake Burke, we'll take that. Nice hit, bud. Jack Caglione on the draft insert. Connor Griffin, refractor, first Bowman. We'll take that. There you go, Pirates. And Chase also first refractor. Looking for my chasers for base paper. Looking for Bazana, looking for Cam Smith, looking for Jack Caglione. I'm sure we'll find him. Roman Anthony, Shengen Lin, Emil Morales, Griffin Herring first, Grant Shepherdson first, Rafe Schlesinger first, Jared Cerna, Sky Blue for the Fish, Walker Jenkins Plasma, Carter Johnson first refractor, Michael Massey first refractor. Boy wants that 101. Dude, we went through 2 cases of NT last night and did not find a 101. We are due a 101, I think. You know they're going to be in here. Just haven't got to them yet. Sweating us to the end. Vladimir Asensio, Jose Perdomo, Aiden Major first, JP Langevin first, Chandler Welch first, Leo DeVries, Braylon Brazoban, die cut, Cam Caminiti. Going to the Braves. Sleeve that one. Jonathan Santucci, first refractor, and Eduardo Herrera, refractor. Never will 101 in baseball. No kidding. Oh, we gotta fix that. Come on, we can fix that. Let's see a 101. There's Cam Smith, which means Jack. There he is. Jack Caglione behind him. We'll top load both of those. I'm just waiting on Bazana to hit for the cycle. Walker Martin, Johnny Farmello, Nate Knowles first, Jackson Wentworth first, Adriel Radney, Max Clark, George Lombard, Sky Blue, Hagen Smith in tune, Carter Matheson first refractor, and Jeremy Rodriguez refractor. All right, last 2 packs should both be loaded. Should be an auto in each. So for the base paper spot, Cam Smith and Jack Caglione. To go with the Nick Kurtz, the J.J. Weatherholt, and the Charlie Condon. All right, last 2 packs should both have autos. Bazana's going to be in that last one. Dante Nori first. Trey Savage first. Christian Moore first chrome. Peyton Toll first. John Spikerman first. Miles Naylor refractor. Eddie Reidner's first Bowman refractor. Connor Griffin plasma. Nathan Fluling first. And for the Cubs, Ariel Armas. 245 out of 250. Purple first Bowman auto. Cubbies had the first auto in the break. John Spurbeck getting another one with him. It's a 5 gal. I do love a good red. Reds are pretty. I mean, I guess there's nothing like that super, but reds are nice. I've always been partial to the orange. I really like an orange. Probably because I see them more often than reds. That probably is a big part of it. All right, where are you at, Bazana? I know you're in here. There we go. I knew they wouldn't let us down. We always get one of each. If we didn't get Bazana, I was going to question whether I skipped them. All right, so we complete the cycle right there at the end. Eli Serrano first. Aiden May first. Blake Wright first. Jacob Coatsart first. Bazana first on the chrome. Thank you. Cash Mayfield first. Aiden Miller refractor. Griffin Burkholder first Bowman refractor. Looks like we got the auto on some color. In tune, Seaver King. It is a Dodger. Chase Harlan. Ooh. 23 out of 71. Low numbered auto. Dodgers. Nick Bahan. First Bowman. First Bowman with the Dodgers third baseman, Chase Harlan. Dodgers third round pick. Speckle auto to 71. Nice one, bud. Nice color. Couple of Bazanas. Ooh, a rose. Yeah, the rose is nice. I do like a rose. They're not in all products, but the rose is nice. There's Bazana, and then Bazana on paper. All right, so that is going to top off the paper. So for the paper spot, here's what you're bidding on. That is all of the paper from the Bowman draft right here. This is all of the paper from the Bowman blasters, which doesn't really matter if it's hobby or retail. It's all the same paper. And then I went ahead and top loaded the highlights, and there are a handful of them. Bazana, Caglione, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, J.J. Weatherholt, Charlie Condon. 7 I was looking for, and we found 6 of them. Made's the only one we didn't see in that one. So those will all be part of that base paper spot. Base paper currently is at $16. Highest bid over the course of the break takes all of the base paper for that winning bid amount. Yeah, it's always been like that. I don't know, we've been breaking Bowman since 2020. So this is, I guess it's 2021, 22, 23, 24, 5th year. And it's always been that way. Yeah, that Speckle to 71. It is a weird one in number 2, but they have always done that. All right. Tribute. Biggest box on the table. This is my last tribute box for now. We're always looking for deals. We get a good deal on it, we'll get some more. But it's going to be my last one for a little bit. Make sure, feel these packs up a little bit. Make sure I got relics on top so I can sweat the autos. 24 tribute. Oh, someone bid 22 on paper. My bad, bud. I did not see that. Christopher, you got 22? What did I miss? You sure did. Somebody bid 20, then you bid 22. I see it. Appreciate it, bud. 22, the high bid. All right, 6 hits coming. Ted Williams, Josh Gibson, base. And what we got should be a relic. Carlos Correa's to 75. That's the stamp of approval going to the Twins. Twins was Matt. So that stamp of approval, you can. It's got an alphanumeric number on that hologram. If you plug that into their website, they'll give you a little bit of info about the car, about the patch. Let you know like what game it was pulled from. Very cool. I wish they all did that. They should all do that. I guess that would be a lot. But there we go. Next relic. Got the Polar Bear. Pete Alonso. Fernando Tatis. And Ken Griffey Jr. and Julio Rodriguez. That is 6 out of 99. Garrett, who PCs them both. Dude, that's a nice card. Game used mem. Griffey and Julio. That's a really cool card, man. I like that one a lot. I'm waiting for those 3 letters. There. There we go. RCR. Those are the 3. Gonna raw card review that one. I wish we could upgrade that one to the glass, man. I'd love for them to get that option at some point. Every size that they mold is like $250,000 to create the mold. So I get why they can't just go through and crank them all out. Let's see. All right, Ty Cobb. Randy Johnson. And purple should be to 50, I believe. Buster Posey, 42 out of 50 for the Giants. Triple relic, 2 pieces of jersey, 1 piece of lumber. Giants is John. Game used mem, Buster Posey. Lori's grabbing 9 on NT number 2. We got 1, 3, and 10 left in that one. We also have round 2 up right now for Prospect Edition. So Prospect Edition, $12 for 3 random teams, $4 a piece. And it's a 6 auto box, so not too shabby. Hunting a Kaboom case hit as well. There we go. Is he only Diamondbacks? No unit for Seattle, huh? Mark McGuire. Ken Griffey Jr. on the base. And to 199, Kyle Tucker. That's a nice one. 101 on the print run. Nice auto for the Stros. Who had Houston? Scott Dorman. Nice hit, Scott. Houston hits a lot out of these. 101 of 199, Kyle Tucker. 8 on prospects. You got it, Josh. Kevin's grabbing 1 on NT. Update both of those. There's Tuck. Dude, Garrett, I saw that. It's someone who's never posted before. I had 0 messages with him, so yeah, I think he was just kind of trolling. Like, it was actually the very first thing I thought as well when we just hit that Tucker. Like, yeah, $10, okay. I wasn't even going to engage in that one. I just responded, pass. No, thanks for the offer. Just pass. Kevin, I will put as much into that answer as you did into that offer. Kevin with spot 1, 8 on prospects going to Josh. All right, Josh in spot 8. And then I got Jamie in 3 and 5 on prospect. You got it, bud? Here we go. All right. 2 autos. Come on. Don't go anywhere because we still have the rare edition hits as well. We got 2 multiverse up. And we have not hit a case hit yet. Miguel Cabrera. Greg Maddux. I don't like using the term case hit. I try not to do that with these because they're not, I don't know how many we're going to get. So a headliner is the right way to word that. We have not hit a headliner yet. It's a 150. Ryan Howard. 88 out of 150. Who had the fills? Ed Miller. I know he's liking that one. Ryan Howard blue. 88 to 1 out of 150. That's a cool one too. The stud for the Phils. There you go, Ed, on his PC Phillies. One more from Tribute. Come on, man. Give me a big one. Give me a chaser. Corbin Carroll. Bo Bichette to 99. 39 out of 99 for the Jays. Tyler. And it is purple to 50. Matt Williams for the Giants. Giants did pretty well in this one. Matt Williams, 2 out of 50. Purple. Again, one of those mini teams. Frisco was John. Giants have been hitting a lot, man. Again, hang tight because I still got 2 multiverse left. Also, guys, be sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. I cannot tag all of the people that want tags on the breaks. It's too many of them. So what I do is I send out a text message about 10 to 15 minutes before I post every break. The text message that goes out just says, hey guys, here's what I'm about to post for today. Here's just a copy paste of the post so you can see the preview. It's got the picture. It's got all the box breakdown, all of the team pricing, and I also include the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So like I think today's was 4:15 Eastern. So at 4:14 Eastern on my iPhone, I'm finger hovering over the button waiting to hit it. The moment it says 4:15 or whatever time is scheduled for, I hit post. I mean, like when it turns 4:14 to 4:15, post. So I think all the times are all pretty much the same on like satellites. So my clock should be the same as your clock, even if it's like a different carrier or different type of phone. So you all know exactly what time I'm going to post. If you want to get those text messages, again, just text the word baseball to that number in the screen. It's at the bottom, 833-448-0185. And if you ever want to hop off that list, don't want to get those texts anymore, I do remind you at the bottom of every text I send out, text stop to stop. You text the word stop, it'll automatically opt you out. But if you want to get those messages, text baseball and get on there and get your teams quick. We will typically sell anywhere from like 5 to 20 teams in the first like 2 to 3 minutes of posting. So it's because people know that they know exactly what time we're dropping. Oh, did the text? Oh, it did say 9, didn't it? I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, I copied and pasted from another one, and then I changed the wording. Did the post say 9, or was it just the text? The post I got, yeah, the post I got it at 8, but my bad. But if you have to text that, I'm sorry, man. All right, we got someone getting their PC. Vladimir Guerrero, 2022 Topps update. That is a 9, or rare edition 9. Those are the full slabs, the full rare edition slabs. So that is numbered to 50, 21 out of 50. Tyler getting the Vladdy auto. On the 9, they didn't grade the auto because he kind of streaked a little bit on this, so they just left the auto grade off. But rare edition 9. If you guys haven't seen these are really, really nice slabs. So again, it's a contactless NFC chip built in that'll house a media file you can upload, so you kind of turn your card into an NFT. It'll automatically start playing a video that you can upload and you can edit and change. And when you put your phone up to it, it'll start playing, a clip from when you hit the card in the break, or if you want to upload a clip of the player, your kid opening a pack, whatever you want. I mean, completely customizable. Easy to take the bumper on or off. You display it whichever way you like it better. Very, very nice though. We'll take that. And then next up, last one. I'm going to do a recap. I'll make last call on the base paper, and then we will start running through these live fills. All right, this one's raw. No grade. And it is Wyatt Langford to 150. 148 out of 150. That is from 24. So that would have been, I'm trying to remember what product that would have been, from 24 Bowman or Bowman Chrome. I can't remember, but it's the Mega. 148 out of 150. Langford. Rangers were, I know they were a mini spot. Kevin Babcock in the mini to 150. Tyler, you've been chasing that to 50? Nice, man. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats on it then. All right. Here comes the recap. Recap incoming, and then I'll make last call on the base paper. Then we'll start jumping into some live fills. So, Bo Bichette to 99 on the green. Travis Bazzana, first chrome. Christian Moore, first chrome. Connor Griffin, first refractor. Jared Thomas, first on the paper to 150. Theo Gillen, first refractor. Braylon Morrell to 199. James Tibbs to 125. Bryce Rayner, image variation. Kellen Lindsey, first Bowman on the refractor. Appreciate you, bud. Absolutely, man. Jake Elder to 99, Topps Chrome Black Green. Prospect Ticket, Caden Grice. That one was numbered to 79. Shohei Ohtani to 199. Jace Young on the rookie design variation. Francisco Valorio to 199. Jacob Mizorowski Prospect Ticket was to 99. Gabriel Hughes Prospect Ticket to 299. Ping Walker Yannick to 199. Prospect Ticket Jackson Kent to 49. Jet Williams ticket, prospect ticket to 199. Those are supposed to be over here. Hang on, I had a few others. I got my stacks mixed up is what happened. And then we had David Festa on the red rookie. And sorry, one more. We're going to RCR that Tink Hintz to 99 on the paper. There we go. All right, so our hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits out of Prospect Edition. So every one of those boxes that we're doing those live fills, 6 autos, a handful of numbered, and a chase at a downtown. At a Kaboom. Jackson Bowmeister Prospect Ticket Auto, unnumbered. Again, a note here from my sorter that Chris Cortez is Angels, not Dodgers. It looks like Dodgers, but it is Angels. To 149 on the auto. David Shields, Franchise Futures Auto to 199. Peyton Toll, Base Auto. Yoandry Vargas, Prospect Ticket Auto to 49. And then Franchise Futures Signatures, Chase Burns on the redemption. Cade Horton on the paper auto, bonus out of the blaster. Chase Harlan to 71, first Bowman auto. Ariel Armas to 250, purple first Bowman auto. Blake Burke, first Bowman auto. Relics, triple relic, Buster Posey to 50. We're going to RCR Julio and Ken Griffey Jr. to 99 on that green color match dual relic. Carlos Correa, stamp of approval relic to 75. Matt Williams auto to 50. Ryan Howard auto to 150. Kyle Tucker auto to 199. Couple good vets. Jackson Merrill to 50 on the gold auto out of Topps Chrome Black. And then our Jet collections in these. Wyatt Langford to 150, mega auto. Vladimir Guerrero to 50 on the 2022 Topps Update auto. 35th anniversary, rare edition 9 in the slab. And that is it for the hits. All right, base paper. We're high bidding for base paper. Current high bid is 22, and there is the stack. So it is Bowman draft, and then 25 Bowman, and then those were the highlights. Caglione, Travis Bazzana, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, J.J. Weatherholt, Charlie Condon. The only one missing out of the ones I was looking for was Jesus Mate. Their other 6 are here. So 22 is the current high bid. Any other bids, now is the time. Christopher's got it at 22 right now. Anybody else want to bid? Last call. It's hard out here for him. Don't wait till the last second. There's a delay. Don't try to snipe it. Once I say sold, I can't take it. Josh is at 25. $25, $26. $26, the new high. $27. $30. $30 the high. Josh is out. All right. Going once, going twice. I'm going to give it like just a few more seconds. It's going to feel like a shorter time than it is because, again, there's a delay, so be quick. Otherwise, about to be Christopher's. And yours, bud. $30. You got it. All the base paper's yours. Get that added to your stack. All right. We are wrapped. So next up, we got live fills. Let me see where we're at here. I know we got 2 rounds of, 1 round of each closed. What closed first? Let me check. Okay, so Prospect Edition closed first, and then National Treasures closed next. So I'm going to check payments on both of those, but if their payments are in, We'll go Prospect Edition, then NT. We are filling rounds 2 of each. So the live fills that we've got up, left side of the screen, Prospect Edition. Right side, I got a sealed case. I'll crack it here in just a second, but because we did fill, we are going to crack it. But give me a minute here. Let me check payments real fast. If you haven't sent yet, go ahead and send over now. Keep in mind we are sending to Gold 188 if you have to use PayPal. It's pinned in the comments just because we want to make sure that those payments come in. Friends and family, please. So let's see. All right, Kurt, I've got your NT payment. And then, let's see, Levi, we got, hold on. Levi, did you split yours up? Well, I haven't checked the other. Let me go here and look. Okay. We'll figure that out. All right. So let me come back to that. All right, so here, let me get back on the list here. All right, Levi, I've got you for like 12 more bucks when you get a minute. Yeah, the Braves were 115. I got 160, so it's a difference of 45. Your spot in NT was 57. So yeah, $12 difference. No rush. Just whenever you get a minute. If you've got some credit or something I forgot about, just remind me. I'm sure I'm not worried about 12 bucks. You're good for it, I think. Let's see. I got Matt. Whoops. I got Matt's Prospect Edition spot. See, I got Rich for a pair of NTs. Hang on, Rich for a pair of NTs. Are you in the one up now? You are. Okay, so we'll move on from that. We'll come back to that. Let's see. Josh Strayhorn, I've got you for a prospect spot. Tyler, I've got you for an NT spot. Kevin, I've got you for CB. I'm guessing that's 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. So 1 NT. And 2 Prospect Edition. Casey, I've got you for an NT. And then Josh, I've got you for 2 Prospect Editions. There's 1. Okay, so Josh already got his on that. So I got Josh and Rich have already covered for these. Let's see. Andrew Kersey. I got you for the rest of yours. Okay, John, I've got you. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm figuring out what all I've got you down for. Oh, from earlier. Okay, I got you. I got you. Sorry, I'm just now looking down at the chat. Yeah, Josh, you're good. Nope, nope, you are good. So, Josh, I got you for. Where'd you go? Yep, Josh, you've already paid for round 2 of prospects, so you're paid up on that one. And then I've got Rich is already paid up for round 2 of NT. Let's see. Oh, nice. You PC Merrill. There we go, Casey. Okay, so John, yeah, so your 60 is for NT. I see it. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. Okay, so Josh, your NT spot's good. Where's your NT spot? John, sorry, not Josh, John. Man, y'all's names are very close. It's very, very close visually when you look at it. So, John, I got you for one NT spot, and then the other one you said was on. We said was on the regular PayPal. Let me get in there and double check it. Let's see. There we go. I see it. So it was 6 minus 57. See, John, you sent 76. Oh, that's right, because you had the 5 off. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You had the 5 off. So it would have been 2. Okay, I got you. Okay, that's your other NT spot. We're good there. Okay. And then should be 2 prospect edition spots. There's 1 and there is 2. Perfect. Okay. I think this is all making sense. Let's see, Matthew Austin, are you in here, bud? Did I get you yet? Let's see. I think somebody mentioned something about sending Cash App. Let me get in there and check, see if I've got one there. I think I do. Oh, no, that's from yesterday. Nope, there it is. Oh, it was Andrews. That's right. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm down to Lori. I'll get you your total for later, and then Matthew Austin, you're my last one, bud. If you are still in here, I've got you for 1 and 1. So 57 and 12 would be 67 and 2 be 69. Right? That sounds right. Let me just message him, let him know that we are full. I don't know if he's in here. Yes, Josh, you do. You've got one spot paid. You've got your prospect edition spot in this one that's open right now, paid up. Okay, I'm just going to tag Matthew Austin, all full on the live fills. And let me send him a message as well. Okay. Almost done. Okay, then Lori, I just sent you an update, and we should be good. All right, Matthew's an OG. I'm not worried about. He'll send over. Breaker's discretion on that. The live fills are a little tricky just because I don't want to tell people that like they have to stay in here the entire time. And if it's somebody new that just haven't earned that rapport with, that's like I said, Breaker's discretion. That's my call. But I'm not worried about Matthew. Matthew will send. He's good. I vouch. Just gonna tell him going to go ahead and start. Levi, I got your other one, but thank you, bud. Okay, let me just refresh one more. Got him. All right, cool. We are all caught up. Let's grab a fresh random. And then we said Prospect Edition closed first. So I'm going to call this one 2024. Prospect. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing that. I can put it in my lap. It's wireless. Prospect Edition Baseball. One box. Triple random live fill number 1 for today, 5/22/05. 5/22/05. 5 times on the random. Grab some teams. Copy. And paste. Got him. All right. There we go. Now it's not stuck in the break. You can hit me on this one. You got it, man. That's how we do it. Lori's like, yeah, that, exactly. All right, here, before we start. There, I'm just going to grab some boxes, throw them on the screen. Somebody who's in Prospect Edition, give me a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me which one you like. Let you guys pick the box. First number I see from someone who is in Prospect Edition. Yeah, for sure, Josh. Yeah, that's no problem. Don't mind that a bit. And then while that's going... And 5 is the first number I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. That was the one we had on screen. So that's our box. And let's bring this on screen. All right, so I'll make this bigger here in just a second. I've got Kevin Babcock in spot 1. Spurbeck is in spot 2. Laurie is in spot 3. Matthews in 4. John's in 5. Matt Branzoy's in 6. Josh Strayhorn's in 7 and 8. Kevin Babcock in 9. Laurie is in spot number 10. This is for round 1. Jamie, I got you for spot 3 in NT. I'll update that list here in... Actually, you know what? Here, I won't want to... I'm going to leave this off the screen for just a minute, so let me do that right now. 1 second. 3... I don't want to forget that. Going to Jamie. So I got 1 spot left in NT. That is spot number 10. One left in NT, and then we've got 7 spots left in Prospect Edition round 2. Spots 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, and 10. All right. So there was our 1 through 10 spots, like I just read off. And then here comes the random. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals, all 30 teams. 2024 Prospect Edition Baseball 1-box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 5/22/05. Ooh, not quite. 25. There you go. 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list. I'm going to drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 4, you're going to get 4, 14, and 24. If you have spot 8, you're going to get 8, 18, and 28, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we'll start the break. I'm going to keep the trade window a little shorter. We got 2 different NT rounds coming up, so we're gonna try to go a little quicker. So if you got trades, make them fast. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. I got Angels, Los Angeles Angels. Down to the Cardinals. Copy. Yeah. And paste. Now I'm going to take 11 through 30. Just move them over here. 21 through 30. Move them here. Now I can zoom. And there we go. All right. Again, if there's any trades, let's get them quick. Kevin Babcock, Angels, Giants, Twins. John Spurbeck, A's, Braves, and Padres. Laurie with the Rays, Royals, and Brewers. Matthew Austin with the Nats, Cubs, and Blue Jays. John Spurbeck with the Tigers, Red Sox, and Marlins. Matt Branzoy, Yankees, Reds, and White Sox. Josh Strayhorn, Dodgers, Stros, and Mets, as well as Rangers, Diamondbacks, and Pirates. Kevin Babcock, Rockies, Guardians, Phillies. Laurie with the Mariners, O's, and Cardinals. Nice bottom set. All right, any trades, now's the time. So for Prospect, here, I don't know how many of you guys have actually looked at the checklist. It's not bad. So Prospect Edition checklist. While y'all are offering trades, let me take a quick look. Let's look at the auto set. I'm just going to read off some of the names that have autos in this one. Christian Moore, Braden Montgomery, Charlie Condon, Cam Smith. I can't pronounce his name for the Mariners. Cinchi, Bazana, Chase Burns, Bryce Rayner, Hagen Smith, Cash Mayfield, Kalen Culpepper, Walker Yannick, Nick Kurtz, Trey Savage, Braylon Payne, Malcolm Moore, Carson Benj, Kellen Lindsey, Seaver King, Dante Nori. Those are all first-round signatures. Let's see. We've got a bunch of variations. There's a bunch of variations of first-round signatures, different parallels. They're on there a bunch. Let's see. Franchise futures signatures. Dalton Rushing, Travis Bazana, Blake Burke. Who else? Chase Davis, Nick Kurtz, Kevin McGonigal, Thomas White, Ty Pete, Kyle DeBarge, Bryce Rayner, Chase Burns, Ethan Anderson. More franchise futures, just variations of those. Franchise futures, bunch more. Future Legends set. Aiden Miller, Walker Yannick, Nazan Zanatello, Johnny Farmello, Miles Naylor, Charlie Condon, Seaver King, Mick Abel, Paul Skeens, Bryce Matthews, Bazana, Ledbetter, Emilian Petre, Chase Burns, Dylan Cruz, Nick Kurtz, Max Anderson. There's George Lombard, J.D. Dix, Hagen Smith, Trey Savage. It's a good checklist. There's a lot. It's a deep checklist. I mean, I am skipping over to the bigger ones, but there are good chasers in there. Leo DeVries, Jackson Merrill. This is the Hollow Prospect ticket. Eric Batanti, Mac Horvath, Jet Williams, Braden Montgomery. It's a deep list. I'm not going to read through all those. There's like 200 on that checklist. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch, guys. Yeah, Thomas, we can do that, bud. For sure. Well, tell you what, we'll do. I can do a little better on the personals. If you want a personal, I'll do personals. I'll do it for 110. All right, let's see. There we go. Sorry, I had to get back in the chat. All right. I don't see anything on the chat, so let's jump in. Deal you want to. You got it, bud. Yep, send them over. Same place. We'll if I tell you what, are you okay with doing them after we do the live fill rounds? If you don't mind. Or at least after this NT that's currently closed. All right, let's do it. This was the box you guys picked. Come on. So as was noticed or was mentioned up here, no base. All right, so it's the autos, the numbered parallels, and the if we hit a case hit, obviously, that's going out. But just the unnumbered, like base cards and base inserts, we're not going to ship those. If anybody's really got an issue with that, let me know. I'm not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers over. I just figured most of you guys probably don't want the base cards, so if we don't have to sort those, that would be helpful. Like I said, if that's an issue, let me know. I'm not trying to not send you your cards. I'm figuring we probably don't need the base cards on these. All right. So base. Carson Benj is numbered, so that'll ship. 127 out of 149. Benj going to the Mets. Mets were Josh Strayhorn. Insert domination. That's to 9? 8 out of 9. Either that, honestly, that might be 6 out of 8. I'm not sure if it's 6 out of 8 or if it's 8 out of 9. I'll have to pull another one to see how they orient the number there. But that's a prospect ticket, Yanier Fernandez for Los Angeles. That is Dodgers, correct? I will verify that. I don't want to mess that up, but pretty sure Yanier Fernandez is Dodgers. That would be Josh Strayhorn if that is in fact correct. And that's on a die cut. Joseph Redfield. More Los Angeles. Gotta love the two city teams. Prospect ticket. Redfield. That one I'm gonna have to double check. Okay. Josh is asking for the base. Does anybody else want any of the base? Because what I can do is, if anybody else does, I'll just chop them. If that works for you guys. Hang on, I'm going to cut that. I don't want a ticket stub. Yeah, that's why I said it's kind of like Contenders in that it's got that design where it's supposed to look like a ticket stub. So on the die cuts, they die cut them up to look like a torn ticket stub. Got the barcode, row and seat number. Very similar to what's it called? Contenders. Got an auto in each pack. Ryan Campos, Prospect ticket is unnumbered. No number on that one. Prepping for the pros. Josh Noth is numbered. 36 out of 99, and the way that's oriented, I guess is right, should be 8 out of 9. Not 6 out of 8. Should be 8 out of 9 is I'm guessing that's going to be oriented. Did I say that right? Orientated. Drew Gilbert. There we go. That one's Mets. Mets taking a franchise futures. Drew Gilbert. That is 40 out of 199. Mets. Josh Strayhorn. Had the Benj. Now the Gilbert. Noth going to the Brewers. Milwaukee was Laurie. Redfield is Halos. Where'd it go? Okay. Perfect. I don't know why I'm writing that down. My sorter's going to figure that out, but I will make sure. Kalen Culpepper, prospect ticket. Looks like that one's going to be number 199. That's 14 out of 199 going to the Twins. Horton Dominations. Prepping for the pros. These inserts here are where we're going to find a kaboom if we can find one. Brock Porter, Rangers. Prospect ticket. Base auto on that one. Texas was... Rangers, where you at? There they are. Josh Strayhorn. Josh. Okay, now. Brock Porter. I'll see a big auto. Give me a chaser. I mean, for $4 a team, it's a low stress chase. I know it's tough, like when you're getting into $600-700 boxes and not getting anything. Here we go, redemption coming. Jorbit Vivas is unnumbered. Nick Kurtz, Kemp Alderman is to 199, 18 out of 199. And the redemption, good luck, guys. First round signatures. All right. So this is going to be someone from the first round of this past draft class. So there's some big names in that one. Come on, man. Let's see a chaser. Card number 5. Oh, somebody was looking for him earlier. Cincy. The two-armed pitcher. Garrett was looking for this one. I think that was Garrett who said he was hunting this one. He said he was bouncing out of the stream. Mariners. Who's got him? Mariners is Laurie. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing his name right. Durangelo Cincy. First round signatures. The lefty and righty, the switch pitching prospect. Nice. We'll take it, man. First rounder. Dude, this isn't bad. I can't put it. This is about the price of a Topps Chrome Mega for what that's worth, which is typically 0 autos, maybe 1 parallel. Nice one, Lori. Grant Taylor, Chase DeLauder, Gabriel Hughes, prospect ticket. I figure we're probably going to do a few rounds of these. No number on that one. Connor Griffin, prepping for the pros. Numbered to 49. Prepping for the pros. Travis Bazzana. Guardians, Kevin Babcock. And then auto on color. Mikey Romero. Let's go. To 99. 70 out of 99. Who had Boston? Red Sox. John Spurbick. Dude, we should be running through some of these. It's not bad. I'll take them, man. I'm gonna be sprinkling these into the breaks. We got some cases on these. We got a few. Like I said, dude, the average is like $3 a team. $4, I guess $4 a team. All right, last one in this first one. Some color. Some color. It's Zach DeLoach, Chicago. Is it gold? If it's gold, it might be to 10. It is 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Zach DeLoach. Dude, the minor league jerseys are throwing me off. Chicago. DeLoach is Cubs, right? Verify for me. I'll double check it. Zarowski, Luke Littles to 299. 252 out of 299. And then the auto, Geloff. Jake Geloff. Dude, we get so many Los Angeles and Chicago. New York's going to be the next box. Jake Geloff is Dodgers, not Halos, right? I'm going to let my sorter will actually check every one of this. I'm going to leave that for them. Luke Little to 299. And then DeLoach, gold to 10. Tell you what, let's do this. I'll answer it right now. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I got the checklist right up here. I can sort it by team. Here, let's do this. Why I'm asking you guys. Team sets. Control F and DeLoach. Oops. Help if I didn't misspell it. DeLoach is White Sox. That's why we check. White Sox. Chicago was Matt Branzoy with the DeLoach. That was that gold to 10. I'm going to double check on Little while I'm at it. Luke Little is Cubs. That was to 299. And then double check Geloff. Geloff is Dodgers. Okay. What was the other one we looked at just to make sure? Redfield. Redfield Angels. Perfect. All right, making sure. Doesn't hurt to double check. I did want to make sure. All right, so does anybody else want to split the base with Josh, or are you guys good with him taking the base? This is all unnumbered. Yeah, it's all unnumbered base cards. Unnumbered Panini base. This was all of the numbered and hits. So we had Luke Little for the Cubs was to 299. Zach DeLoach, White Sox, was to 10. Prepping for the pros, Bazana to 49. Kemp Alderman was to 199. Kalen Culpepper to 199. Josh Noth, 99. Carson Benj was to 149. Mets. Yanier Fernandez, double check Fernandez. Dodgers. All right. Thought it was Dodgers. Wasn't sure. That was that prospect ticket to 9. And then the autos. Jake Geloff prospect ticket was unnumbered. That was a base auto. Mikey Romero for the Red Sox. That one was to 99. First round signatures, Durangelo Cinci going to the Mariners. Brock Porter, Rangers on the base auto. Angels taking the Joseph Redfield prospect ticket, unnumbered on that one, base auto. And then Drew Gilbert, franchise futures auto to 199. And just for my sorter, I'll note Mariners on that one. Let's see. Lori says, I'll take 10. Lori's going to close out. Lori, I assume you mean on National Treasures, right? All right. Lori's closing NT. That is round 2 of NT. Okay, Josh, I'm going to throw this on with your base. Didn't see anybody else asking for the base. Let me just print that list real quick. Dude, it's not a bad little $4 a team break. I'll take those. It's not bad at all. Okay. I wish this was NT. Lori, your 10 claim where you said I will take 10. That was spot number 10, that last open spot. I just want to make sure I got that right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to volunteer you for one. All right, so NT round 1, we've already closed. We've already verified payments. We're good on that one. For round 2 of NT, pending Lori's confirmation that she does want that 10 spot. Like I said, Lori, verify that for me if you don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and copy the list. All right, if you guys want to go ahead and send over for round 2 of National Treasures, I'll start verifying those real fast, and then we'll go run the random for round 1. Just let me go verify these real quick. Again, do me a favor, just make sure when you guys are send to the if you're sending Venmo, normal Venmo's fine. If you're sending PayPal, use that gold 188 that we have pinned at the bottom of the chat. Okay. All right, so Thomas, I've got you with a pair. Rich, I've already checked yours off. You've already sent, so there's Thomas for 2. We got Kevin for 1. I've got Richard for 1. then Jamie, if you are in here, we are full, bud. Sent. Perfect. All right, let me get here and refresh. You know, sometimes it just takes a minute. Come on. You can do it. Go through. Jamie, did you send Venmo or PayPal? Just taking it a minute, I guess. Just so I know which one to focus on refreshing. Here, while I'm waiting on that, let me just go in here. I'm going to go ahead and start setting up for the random. Oops. Okay, and Thomas, I got your spot for two. So we're good there. Two Percy's. We're going to call this one 24. National Treasures Baseball. One box, triple random. This is live fill number. Dose. PayPal. Hold on. Here, let me refresh it one more time. Did you send to the gold 188 or did you send to the regular jet breakers? I'm not seeing it in either, but let me check something real quick. Let me check, see if it's in here. No, it's not in this one either. I've got we have a misspelled version of the jet breakers that happens like really, really commonly. So commonly that we took out that one too. But I didn't see it there either. So can you verify me? So goal 188. Can you DM me a screenshot? It was gold 188 at Yahoo. I don't know why it's not updating. There it is. Dude, it just hit. I guess I had to log out and log back in. It's in. Perfect. Thank you, bud. All right, you are good to go. We are all paid up for round 3. Okay, Lori, I'm going to send you an updated note just to track. Okay. Got it. Let's see. Yes, Lori, you did close NT. You closed. You took spot 10. No, no, no. Sorry, it's. I don't think it's froze. Sorry, I was texting. Yeah, we should be good. All right, spot or round. Sorry, round 2 is closed and paid. So here, I'm gonna. Don't know. Just in case somebody wants to hop in, I will go ahead and throw up a round 3. If it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't want to not offer it. There we go. All right, that is round 3 for NT. If anybody's interested, I'm going to move these over for just a minute. And fresh case. Clean seal. Both sides. I don't know why. I always want to show that off. NT, 4-box case. All right. Someone who is in the break for NT round 1. Give me a number between 1 and 4. And I tell you what, if you're in round 2, give me a number between 1 and 4 as well. We'll go ahead and pick the boxes. If you're in 1, I'll let you pick the 1. If you're in 2, you can pick the 2. First numbers I see. Come on. There's all 4, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let's see. Levi, I got your number first. You are in. Yeah, you are in spot. You're in break 1, so box 3 will go to number 1. And then someone from round 2. Round 1, box 3. Let's see who. Round 2 that's full would be Kevin, Jamie, Rich, Thomas, Richard, and Lori. Any of you guys? All right, tell you what, I don't see a number from any of you guys. I'm just going to let Casey's 4 go to that one. Wait, Kevin's in it. Kevin says 1. Kevin's in it. Jamie, Kevin got you in there first. On my list, at least. He was the first one who is in round 2 to pick a number, so Kevin's 1's going to go. Levi's 3 is in for round 1, so round 2 will be box 1. And then round 1 is box 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. That's the one we're going to do first. 2's full and paid. It's on deck. And here we go. Let's get the list up. We got 3 spots down in prospect baseball round 2, and I just put up a fresh list for NT baseball round 3. All right. Sorry, I keep seeing numbers coming up. Let's see. Let me find. There we go. Widen these columns a little. And bring this on screen. There we go. All right. This is round 1 for NT. So I've got Levi in spot 1. John Spurbeck is in 2. Kurt Kramer in 3. Matthew Austin in 4. John Spurbeck is in 5. Andrew Kersey's in 6. Lori's in 7. Casey's in 8. Kevin is in 9. Tyler's in spot number 10. So there's my 1 through 10. And then here comes the list. Let's see. Oh, hang on. I started to fill it. Didn't quite finish. 24 National Treasures Baseball 1-box triple random. That's live fill number 2 for today, 5/22/25. 5 times on the random, and then let me just copy and paste. There we go. 30 teams. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. So, as always, guys, we're going to spin it 5 times on that randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 3, you're going to get 3, 13, and 23. If you're in spot 5, you're going to get 5, 15, and 25. So on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and run the box. Best of luck, guys. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is 5. Braves to the Brews. Copy in. And pasting. I'm going to take 11 through 30. Drag and drop. 21 through 30. Drag and drop. Go. All right. So I got Levi Hilgren with the Braves, Red Sox, and White Sox. It's not a bad set. John Spurbeck, Cubs, Tigers, and Diamondbacks. Kurt Kramer with the Yankees, Rockies, and Marlins. Matthew Austin, Mariners, A's, and Giants. John Spurbeck with the Rays, Stros, and Twins. Andrew Kersey, Guardians, Dodgers, and Rangers. Lori with the Angels, Padres, and O's. That's a good set for this. Casey with the Nats, Pirates, and Cardinals. Kevin Babcock, Mets, Jays, and Royals. Tyler Borchardt with the Phillies, Reds, and Brewers. There is the list. So if anybody wants to do any trades, now's the time. Tyler is interested in the Blue Jays from Kevin. Kevin, anything on Tyler's list that entices you? He's got Phillies, Reds, and Brewers. Tyler PCs those Jays. I'm going to sleeve these cards from the break while we wait. And then Thomas, haven't forgot about you with the Percys. Brewers, all yours. All right, we got a trade. Blue Jays for Brewers. Let me update that list. Where we at? Tyler's Brewers. I was already on them. And then Blue Jays. Jays. Where we at? There they are. All right, trade done. Anybody else? Our hit to beat out of NT is Paul Skeens, man. We hit a Paul Skeens RPA last night. We did 2 cases of NT and hit a Paul Skeens RPA to 49. Just a filthy one. Also, I don't think they list it anywhere on the checklist, but we typically do see 1 per case booklet. So we got a fresh case. There should be a booklet in one of these 4 boxes. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling. Finish that later. Take a screenshot if you need it. I'm about to pull that list down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Also, if anyone who is in the live fills, in any of the live fills, if anybody wants the cigar box, the NT box, I don't mind giving those out. I'm not really charging for those for the live fills. If you're in a live fill, just do me a favor. If you've already got one, let somebody else claim it first. So has anybody not gotten an NT box that wants one who is also in one of the live fills? One of the NT live fills. And just first comment I see. Kevin. All right. Kevin, and then Rich, I'll get you on the next one, bud. Yeah, we got 2 rounds full. Rich, you're in the next round as well. So I'll get Kevin the first one, Rich the second one. And then Richard, if we get that third one done, I'll put you next on the list. Let's get 3 filled. Let's see, I'm going to put Kevin on that one, and then Kevin, Rich, and then Richard Adams. Wait, Richard, I'm sorry, I skipped Jamie. I don't know why. Comments came in at a weird. I don't know why I rolled over one. So I got Kevin, Rich, Jamie's up next, and if we get all 4, it'd be Richard with the last one. All right, and Rich says I'll take 4 and 8 on NT. You got it, bud. All right, we are starting up on round 3. Rich, like I said, hold off on sending payment. Let's make sure we can close it. We closed 8 rounds yesterday, so I bet we can do 4 tonight. 4 and 8. Oh, wait, sorry, my bad. Josh says he claimed him a minute ago. Let me scroll up. And he did. My fault, Josh. Yep, 8. Josh did grab number 8. I don't know why. I think I was thinking you were picking a box number, which is stupid because there's not 8 boxes. Yep, Josh Strayhorn does have number 8. So can I get you a different number, Rich? 4 and something else? My fault, bud. 7. Perfect. 7. Rich. Perfect. Okay, so we got 3 spots down in that one. All right. I've got the Kevin Babcock's getting this box, Rich is getting the next one, and then Jamie's getting the third one. If we make it to 4, I've got Richard Adams for 4, and that is all the cigar boxes I got, bud. And Rich, Josh is saying if you want 8, you can take 8. He doesn't mind swapping. I'll leave that up to you guys. I try to treat every spot as if it might have just a nuke in it, and somebody's not happy about how it was handled, and did I handle it the best way that I could? So, I mean, mistakes definitely happen, but we'll try to make it as clean as we can. So, I will defer to you guys. Josh says he can have the 8. I'll take 7. Rich said 7's going to pop now. All right, so do you want to do that, Rich? Rich, do you want to move back over to the 8? If you guys are, whatever you guys want, man. That was my fault. Didn't mean to make a mess. No, thank you. Okay, so he's gonna stick in it. So Rich is gonna keep with 7. Josh is gonna keep with 8. Hopefully you guys both hit monsters. All right, Kevin, there is your empty. All right. Let's do this. Good luck, guys. 2 parallels up front. First up, Kyle Teal to 75. 72 out of 75. Color match red. Going to the Bo Sox. Boston. Boston is one of you. There they are. Levi in the 1 spot. Hold on. Did I miss a trade? I don't think I did. Okay, we're good. Making sure. And then next up, rookie to 99, Nolan Shanuel. Going to the Halos. Angels, Lori in the 7 spot. To 99. And then the rest should be hits. It's typically 4 relics, 4 autos. But we have seen it go 3 relics and 5 autos. Which I will hope for. Okay, next up. To 99. 64 out of 99, Luis Baez. Single color patch. Got a napkin to 99 for Houston. Houston is John Spurbeck. A little thicker. Little thread there on the edge of the patch. Spurbeck to Luis Baez to John Spurbeck to 99. There we go. Come on. Kendall George, 75 out of 99. That one's going to the Dodgers. Treasured Threads, single color patch. Most all of the prospects, the young guys, are going to be not from any specific game or event, but pretty much all of the vets and legends are all going to be game used. How it typically goes. There's Kendall George. Next up, Jose Perdomo for the Braves. Dual relic to 99. 25 out of 99. Braves top international prospect from that 24 international class. Levi Hilgren in the 1 spot. Dual relic. Okay, Levi. I see you. Next up. We're going to Levi another one. 79 out of 99. Roman Anthony Treasured Threads. Single color patch going to the Bo Sox. That is again Levi. Bo Sox and Braves. And then it should be, I think it's autos the rest of the way, right? How many autos we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, should be autos on the next 4. There's Roman Anthony. And then all 3 of these are pretty thick. I'm guessing we got patches in these. First up, Colossal National Treasures, Spencer Arrighetti, rookie auto, RPA, 31 out of 49, going to Houston. Let's see. It is Houston, right? Yeah, Houston. Arrighetti is John Spurbeck. On card, rookie auto. Rookie patch auto, RPA. Colossal. Big old napkin patch with the orange. Lori, I think you might be behind. Your comment of good luck everyone just showed up. It's no big deal. You can be behind. That's fine. Just know that you are. Let's see. Next up, Giovanni Rodriguez, 3-color patch, 7 of 25, a little bit lower. Giovanni Rodriguez, international. He's got he's got a team. Giovanni Rodriguez, hang tight. Hold on. Let me see what they got him at on the checklist. Let's see. Giovanni is, I believe, Mets. There is an international, and he's listed as international on this prospect materials signature checklist, but he's Mets everywhere else. So that is Mets. Okay. Mets are Kevin Babcock. Giovanni Rodriguez. I'm just going to help my sorter out. Two more. Here, I'm going to do this one first because I know the color on the next one. We're going to have a low numbered. Colt Keith into the print run. 25 out of 25 for the Tigers. Big old piece of it's like maybe part of the number or the nameplate. You can see both edges of the blue, so it might be the nameplate. Colt Keith. Tigers are John Spurbeck. There we go. Lori, your 4 comment just hit. If you're trying to claim a spot on a list, let me know if you wanted 4 on Prospect Edition, or if you wanted a spot on round 3 of National Treasures, because if so, 4 is grabbed. 4, 7, and 8 have already been claimed. Yeah, Lori, I think you're a little behind. There's Colt Keith. All right, and then last one, it's going to be numbered low. I don't know who it is. I just see the green. Ooh. Brooks Lee on the Nike swoosh. 1 of 5. Nasty. I got to drop one for that. Beautiful. Who had the Twins? John in the 5 spot. Brooks Lee with the red Nike swoosh over the baby blue jersey. 1 of 5. Let's go. We are breaking from Beaverton, Oregon, home of Nike. The Nike campus is like, dude, it's like 3 miles away from here. It's. I don't pass it on the way home, but that's just because I don't go that way. I could absolutely go that way and drive right by it. Beautiful card. It's a 5. Nice pull, bud. Nice hit, John. All right, so just recapping that box, and then we'll jump into round 2. We had to 75, Kyle Teal for the Bo Sox. To 99, rookie for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Luis Baez, Houston patch. That was to 99. Kendall George to 99, patch for the Dodgers. Jose Perdomo, dual relic to 99 for the Braves. Roman Anthony to 99, single color patch for the Red Sox. The autos, Spencer Arrighetti for the Stros, colossal patch auto to 49. For the Mets, Giovanni Rodriguez, 3-color patch, 7 of 25 on the patch auto. Colt Keith, patch auto to 25. All on card on these autos. Brooks Lee to 5, Nike swoosh auto. Gorgeous card on that one. All right, that is round 1. Print that list. And then I got round 2 ready to go. All right, round 2. So round 3 is currently filling. Round 3 is filling for NT. Round 2 is filling for Prospect Baseball. We got 3 spots down on each. Be interested in the Arrighetti if winner is interested in moving it. Matt Knight Herbert is commenting in the chat. The Astros were with John. So John Spurbeck has the Stros. If you're interested in moving that Arrighetti, Matt Knight Hebert is in the chat interested. If y'all work something out, let me know. We'll figure that out. Let's see. So round 2's full. It's paid. We're ready to roll on that one. Let's go ahead and get some teams. Again, if you guys want spots in either one of the open rounds, let me know. And then we do have a couple of Percy's that are sold. We're at $110 a box. Doing Percy's that I don't have to sort at $110 for Prospect Edition Baseball. All right, let's see. Here is the next one. Let me just rename this to NT2. Then let me grab a fresh list. Run a new one. Grab my fresh list over here. No, Lori, that was John on that one. Yeah, John had Houston. Yeah, the redemption was that's the Mariners. That was out of the last box. Gonna stick around, see if it fills. Matt, you got it, bud. Matt, just do me a favor. If you need to bounce and come off the list, let me know so I know to take you off. But that is no worries at all. Yeah, because otherwise we close and I'm missing payment and I'm trying to find you and I don't know what's going on. So, got you, bud. All right. Let's see. Let's go and get the teams random up for round number 2. All right, I'm going to pull this on screen. There we go. I know it's a little small. I will make this bigger in just a second. Kevin Babcock, I got you in spot 1. Jamie Calderon is in 2 and 3. Rich Tribute is in spot number 4. Thomas Harper's in 5. Richard Adams is in 6. Thomas Harper's in 7. Rich Tribute's in 8. Lori's in 9. And Lori's in 10. It's my 1 through 10 spots. And then here is the list. So I've got the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. 5 times on the randomizer. As always, we do it live. We don't bother with the dice roll. It's for 2024 National Treasures Baseball. 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 3 for the night on 5/22. So we're going to spin it 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 3, you're going to get 3, 13, and 23. If you have spot 8, you're going to get 8, 18, and 28, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start. Best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pirates down to Rangers. Copying. Pasting. Taking 11 through 30. Drag and drop. 21 through 30. Drag and drop. And now I can zoom. All right. Kevin, I got you with the Pirates, Red Sox, and Tigers. Jamie, Twins, Phillies, Mets, as well as Rockies, Guardians, and Brewers. Rich with the Padres, O's, and Nats. Thomas Harper, Yankees, A's, and Reds. Richard Adams with the Dodgers, Angels, and White Sox. Thomas Harper with the Marlins, Cardinals, and Cubs. Rich with the Mariners, Giants, and Blue Jays. Then I got Lori with the Royals, Rays, Stros, Braves, Diamondbacks, and Rangers. Rangers. There. Lori, your comments are showing up in a weird, like, I see you just commented I want one. I'm assuming that's from the the NT box, which was a while ago. Like it was a while ago. Yeah, you're way behind, I think. I'm gonna send you a message. It's weird because the comments don't look like they're live, but then like you replied to Matt Knight Hebert's comment like immediately. So I'm not real sure. When he commented, I'd be interested in the Iron Getty, like you replied within like a minute of him commenting that. So I'm not real sure what's up. Yeah, Rich, but then like I said, she just replied to Matt's comment about the Arighetti. And that was like live. I mean, she commented immediately on that. But it's the only comment that seemed like it was like timed correctly. I just messaged her that it looks like she's behind. Yeah, I'm gonna send her a picture of her team. Just let her know what she got. Yeah, she's definitely behind. But, yeah, she's commenting with me. She's definitely behind. Any trades? Now's the time. We'll make last call. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Take a screenshot if you need that. I'm about to pull that down, guys. There, Lori. Okay, Lori says I'm caught up now. Perfect. Lori, here, real quick, I'm just going to show you what was in round one. So, Lori, sorry. All right, Lori, in round one, you had Angels, Padres, and Orioles. I think that was the only spots. You just had those three. Yeah, we had some good cards. That was to 5, but Angels, Padres, and Orioles. Oh, in there. I think it was just the parallel up front that you had. Perdomo, George, Baez for the Stros. Yeah, I mean, you had the Nolan Shanuel to 99. I think that was the only one, unfortunately, in that one spot. Hopefully I get you a little better on this one. Quick catch up. All right, round 2. And Rich claimed the box on this one. I got all the boxes accounted for. Yeah, Matt, Lori, you had commented 4, and I wasn't sure. You were about 10 minutes behind, so I wasn't sure what the 4 was for. Did you want spot 4 on the Prospect Edition, or did you want spot 4 on National Treasures? Because Rich has already got 4 on NT, so I can either give you a different spot number in NT, or if you were trying to get 4 on Prospect, I'll put you on 4 on Prospect. Yeah, you had good teams in that first one. Couldn't quite hit the cards with them, but you had good teams. All right. It looks like another flat box. Like I said, we have been seeing I think we've done like 4 cases. I think this is like our 5th. We've been seeing one booklet in every case, and historically they have been case hits. They're not advertised as a case hit in this year's checklist, but I'm still assuming we're going to get 1 per case. And if that is true, we did not get a booklet in the last one. No booklet in this one, I don't think. I guess we'll verify that in a second. Could be maybe a booklet and a redemption. Even it out. That's certainly possible. Could be a redemption for the booklet, for that matter. So I guess I shouldn't jump to that conclusion. Just not a thick box, that's all. And it is a redemption, okay? We do have a redemption in the back. Let's see. Let's see if there's a booklet. No booklet. That's 2 cards. I was going to say, that's a thick one. No, that's 2 cards. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. First parallel is Braden Taylor. That's to 99. 46 out of 99. And that one's going to the Rays. Rays are Lori. Starting you off with the parallel again. See if we can do a little more on this one. Parallel to 99. Followed by to 99 as well. Grover Alexander. That's Chicago. Is it Cubs? I might have to look that one up. I don't know where Grover went. Is that Cubs or White Sox? Or some team that doesn't exist anymore? That one looks old. That's a mitt he's holding. 69 out of 99. Usually they mention something about a year in here. 1920 season. Only 100 years ago. And change. One of the Chicagos. Ryan Clifford. That jumbo lumber. 33 out of 49. That one's going Mets. Ryan Clifford relic. Mets were Jamie. Ryan Clifford to 49. And then River Ryan is to 99, triple relic. Dodgers getting the rookie triple relic. River Ryan. Dodgers were Richard Adams, 6 spot. Heston Kjerstad, treasured threads to 99. Rookie patch. Going to the O's. That is Rich Tribute in the 4 spot. Kjerstad. And then should be our last relic, Spencer Jones. That one's going Yankees. 22 out of 49. Another jumbo lumber. And Yankees were Thomas Harper, 5 spot. Lori's going to try 6 and 9 in NT. That puts us halfway. 6 and 9 in NT. To Lori. Autos start coming. Here we go. First up, Chase McDermott. Peerless auto. That is to 99 going to the O's. 80 out of 99. Chase McDermott. Rookie auto. Orioles once again. That was... Just called them. Where'd they go? There they are. Rich. There you go, Rich. On card, rookie ink. Next up, Kemp Alderman. Dual relic prospect auto is 5 out of 25. On card, couple of bat slices going to the Marlins. Thomas Harper on the Alderman. Thomas. I got the redemption coming up after this next one. Peerless to 99. Jet Williams, 37 out of 99. And Mets, that's Jamie Calderon, who is also going to grab spot 5 in NT. Thomas, we'll run your personals after. If you're not in this next one, let's run your personals prior to doing NT, unless you just want me to do it after. If we fill round 3 first, that is. Yeah, he paid for those personals before this round was done, but he was in this round, so I figured he'd be good with wait until this one was done. And then John's going to take 1 and 2 in NT. That just leaves 3 and 10, last 2 spots. Jet Williams on card. One and 2 to John. There we go. And then here is the redemption. Good luck, guys. Come on. Come on. Give me a good one. Peerless Signatures. So it's going to be this style. Peerless Signatures. Card 34. Gunnar. Gunnar Henderson. We'll take that. Nice hit for the O's. Dritch. Man, I tell you what, a couple teams kept going back and forth there. Those were one of them. Peerless Signatures Redemption, Gunnar Henderson. So Orioles doubled up in that one. All right. It was a little lopsided, but here's what we had. So Braden Taylor was /99 for the Rays. For Chicago, I'm going to have to verify which Chicago that is. Grover Anderson. Grover Alexander, not Anderson. It's like 100 years. I got to double check. Ryan Clifford /49. One of the Mets on the back slice. Triple relic, rookie relic /99. River Ryan for the Dodgers. Heston Kjerstad, National Treasures, Treasured Thread, single color rookie patch for the O's. Spencer Jones /49. Jumbo Lumber. Peerless autos. Man, we had 3 Peerless autos. Look, so we had the dual relic prospect auto /25 for Kemp Alderman, and it was Peerless /99 McDermott for the O's, Peerless /99 Jet Williams for the Mets, and then a redemption Peerless auto, which I'm guessing is going to be /99, also for the O's. That was the Gunnar Henderson. All right. So that is that one. Cubs. It is Cubs. Okay, that's for the Chicago. Perfect. You know, I got the checklist right here. I guess I could have just looked that up. Actually, I should have done that to get-go. Let's see, Grover. How many Grovers could there be? Grover Alexander, Chicago Cubs. You are right, sir. That was easy enough. All right, real quick, let me print this. Thomas, if you are in here, bud, are you ready to do those Percy's? All right. Rich is going to grab 3 on NT. Gets us down to 1 spot left. Spot 10 is the last spot on NT. We got halfway. No, we have 4 spots down in Prospect. All right, so Rich has got 3. We got, again, 1 spot left. Thomas picked up a couple of personals for Prospect Baseball. Rich says, somebody close it. We have, I believe we're going to have one. It should be 50-50. One of them should have a booklet. Lori says, we'll close. All right, so Lori, that's the 10 spot. All right. That's it. We are closed. Still waiting for Thomas to get back in here, but if he's not here, we'll go ahead and we can run it. So if you guys want to go ahead and drop payments, do me a favor. Just make sure that you are sending friends and family. So use the Gold 188 friends and family. If you're sending Venmo, normal Venmo's fine. But if you're sending PayPal, use that Gold 188. So cancel the spot in prospect. Transfer the funds to the NT spot. You got it, Josh. Yeah, so you're 12 down already, which would leave you with 45 to go. Left side. There we go. All right, I'm going to go copy this list. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm going to take that list down, and I guess we'll go ahead and put up number 4, be the last one we got. If it doesn't go, no worries. We'll just add it to one of the breaks. But if anybody, like I said, if you guys want to run it, it's there. So, and that will empty me out. Again, for now, I'm not saying we won't get more. Never know. Every day I show up and it's like, hey, did we get anything new today? Anything come in today? And every time it's a yes, it's a surprise. I do not typically know what's showing up until it shows up at the door. All right, let me go check some payments. All right, so I got Jamie, I got you for a spot. I got Josh for the rest of his. I've got Rich for 3. And then John. Okay, I got yours, John. Yep, we're good on yours. The redemptions, dude, has a loaded question. Um, that is a very, very large range. I mean, especially with Panini, they can take a while. Like I mean, Panini is notorious for having redemptions potentially go years. I don't know how it works with the licenses coming up. It's not always the case. I've had plenty of Panini redemptions come back fairly quickly. I mean, in a matter of weeks. I've had them come back as quickly as Topps. Topps generally does turn theirs around faster. Um, Topps doesn't typically let redemptions go on years. Panini will do that. Like if they don't have it now. Again, baseball does not tend to run nearly as long as football and basketball. I can't tell you why. Like football and basketball redemptions are notorious for potentially taking, like I said, a year. I had a God, what was it? I think it was an AJ Brown rookie auto from like 20 was it 2018, I think was his class. Illusions, it was just a simple like Illusions RPA, like it's probably a $20 card. And it sat in that queue for probably 3.5 to 4 years, and they did finally send it. They eventually sent it. Others, they like after like 3 years they just sent a replacement. So yeah, it can take a while. I have heard that they've gotten a lot better about not letting them run so long and finally just saying, okay, we'll send you a replacement. But yeah, dude, it's a crapshoot. It's the best way I can word it. I would venture to bet that baseball should be a little quicker though. Okay, sorry, let me just send Lori. I'm gonna send you an update here real quick. Okay, got him. All right. Someone who's in this one. So John, Rich, Jamie, Lori, Josh. One of you guys, tell me if you want top or bottom, one or two, one, two, or top, bottom, however you want to word it. And bottom's first one I seen. Bottom to Jamie. Save the top. There's the bottom. And Jamie, this is actually your box is up. So Richard, if we fill that last one, I've got you as dibs on the empty box. All right, let me get a list. Thomas, let me know when you make it back in, bud. Okay, this is live fill number 4, 5 on the random. Okay, let's pull this on screen. All right, so I got John in spot 1 and 2, Rich in 3 and 4, Jamie's in 5, Lori's in 6, Rich is in 7, Josh is in 8, Lori in 9 and 10. And then 24 NT Baseball, one box triple random. This is live field number 4, 522. 5 times on the randomizer. There is the Diamondbacks down to the Nats, 30 total teams. Like always, guys, 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names, move the columns over so that if you have spot 4, you're going to get 4, 14, and 24. Spot 8, you're going to get 8, 18, and 28. So on and so forth. Trade window following. Best of luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin, there's 5. I got the Twins down to the Pirates. Laura, you might be behind again. Yeah, your bottom comment just now showed up. So Yeah, yeah. If it takes you a minute, like it just showed up on my screen. I'm going to take 11 through 30, 21 through 30. And zoom. All right, John, I've got you with the Twins, Cardinals, Rockies, Angels, Giants, and A's. Rich, Stros, Padres, Cubs, Mariners, Diamondbacks, White Sox. Jamie with the Braves, Guardians, and Brewers. Lori with the Phillies, Yankees, and Royals. Good combo there. Rich with the Dodgers, Rangers, and Mets. Josh, Orioles, Blue Jays, and Marlins. Lori with the Red Sox, Nats, Reds, Tigers, Rays, and Pirates. Nice set to close. All right, any trades? Now's the time. All right, I'm not seeing any action on the trades. Last call. All right, let's do it. Take a screenshot if you need it. I'm pulling that down. All right, here we go. Come on. Still haven't seen the booklet yet. So, Jamie, that one's you. Oh, that might be the booklet. Yeah, that's the booklet. That's thick. That's a thick one. That's a thick booklet, too. Okay. That definitely seems thicker than the other ones we've had. And it could be just a normal booklet and some thick cards in there with it. Let me make sure I got that cut. No, I don't think I did. There we go. Thick stack. Oh, yeah, we got a book. All right. Come on. Let's see it. We got that book's up front. 2, 4. It could be either one. It could be patch, or that could be a patch auto. Last night we had one in that same spot that turned out to be a patch auto, ended up being like an extra auto in the box. There were 4 autos, 3 patches, and the booklet patch auto. First up, Brendo Maella, 19 out of 99 for the Yankees. That's Lori. Lori, I think you've started off with the first relic in each one of these. Now, we got to get you a little more, not relic, sorry, base card, with the first parallel. We got to get you a little more than just the parallel, though. A little closer mojo in that 10 spot. I see the Pirates sitting down there in that 10. You know who we're looking for. Jackie Robinson going to the Dodgers, 75 out of 99. Dodgers rich. That 101 for Lori. Let's scratch that one off the list. We have not seen a 1 of 1 out of NT in a few cases. 2 cases last night did not hit it. We are halfway through. First half of this case, we haven't hit a 1 of 1. That would be 11 straight boxes. This is box number 12. Going back to, I had 1 loose box in the break yesterday, and then 4 and 4 in the 2 cases. So that's 9 yesterday. The first 2 here were 11, and this is box number 12. Still, do 12 boxes without hitting a 1 of 1 out of National Treasures is tough. Chase Petty, 60 out of 99, quad relic. And that's for the Reds. Chase Petty. Not from any specific. Cincinnati is Reds. Lori. All right. Dual relic. Alonzo Treadwell to 99. Going to the Stros. Houston. Rich in the 3 spot. It's been all Rich and Lori so far in this one. Still very early, though. There's Treadwell. To 25, Chase Davis for the Cardinals. 3 of 25, 2-color patch. Chase Davis, that one's going to... Oh, the Cardinals. John, 1 spot. John Spurbeck. To 25, Chase Davis. Now the booklet's next. Let's skip the booklet. Let's come back to that. Ooh, nice. Mick Abel to 99 with a chunky patch for the Phils. Phillies, Lori in the 6 spot. Nice one, Lori. 3-color patch, the gray jersey with the red numbers with the white outline. There's a little bit of wear on the inside, just above like the HIA of Philadelphia. You can kind of see that if you tilt it up. Nothing crazy, but probably not a gem. It is really, really tough to gem National Treasures cards. It's a thick, soft stock with typically a lot of patches, which just creates more edges. They're typically tough grades. They can still gem. They absolutely can still gem. We pulled several gems out of the batch from last night. But it is definitely a tougher grade. See a lot more like 8s and 8.5s than you do in other sets. Part of the reason why, if you do get a gem, they tend to be worth a little more. RPA, Ronnie Mauricio, 11 out of 49. Colossal swatch, 11 of 49 on card for the Mets. Who's got them? Mets are Rich in the 7. All right. Ooh, that's a nice patch. Piece of the logo, Noble Meyer, 22 out of 49 with a piece of the Marlins logo. That's a nasty patch. Who's got the Marlins? Josh Strayhorn in the 8 spot. Noble Meyer, patch auto, 22 out of 49. Really? Nice timing there. I did not hear. I'm not as plugged in as I would like to be. I've had my hands full this week. But Matt saying he's thinking Mauricio just got called up. Was that, how recent was that? Surprised Trent didn't spread that one. Ooh, that's nasty too. Kyle Teal to 99 on the patch auto for Boston. That's Lori. 3-color patch. Lori doing a lot better in this one than the last 2 rounds. Lori's had a few spots in each of these rounds and has gotten nothing but parallels so far. Making up for it in this one. Kyle Teal on card. Good prospect. Oh, he's getting called up for tomorrow. Nice. Very nice. Kyle Teal to 99. Clean auto. All right, last up is the booklet. I'm just going to crack it open. And it is Bobby Witt. Let's go. Bobby Witt on the patch auto with the big chunk of the logo. Oh, we're dropping one for that. Who's got him? Lori. Lori, you made up for the last 2 rounds in this one. I was worried about you when you were claiming more spots. I'm like, man, she's getting in deep. Much better to 10. 9 out of 10 jumbo material signatures. Beautiful booklet. Bobby Witt Jr. Let's go. Great hit. Dude, we have been on a Witt tear. We hit one of his autos last night in the main break. We've been seeing a ton of Bobby Witt autos. Why they put that on a sticker, but honestly, it's probably better for the condition of the card that it's on a sticker. The players don't tend to handle them as well. Lori, I think Lori might be on a little, not as bad of a delay as she was on earlier, but I think she's on a little bit of a delay. So, yeah, Lori, if you see me not responding to the comment, it's 10:33 over here. So what East Coast is 1:33. Let's see what the delay's like, but that's awesome. I'm glad we saved the book until the end. That was how to end that pack. There we go. I see the thumbs ups coming now. Nice hit, Lori. Gosh, she crushed that one. Lori and Rich ate most of the hits in this one. Recapping. Brando Mayea was to 99. Jackie Robinson was to 99. Favorite player, there we go. Chase Petty to 99, quad relic. Well done, Lori. Duel to 99, Alonzo Treadwell. Will do, bud. Yeah, Jamie, if listen, it's $24. If it ends up going, you can send later, man. How do you not like Bobby Witt? Like everybody likes Bobby Witt. Chase Davis to 25 on the relic. Mick Abel to 99 on the 3-color patch auto. Colossal National Treasures RPA Ronnie Mauricio. Fresh call up for the Mets to 49. Noble Meyer with a piece of the logo to 49 on the patch auto for the Marlins. Kyle Teal, nice 3-color patch auto to 99. But the big boy in this one, Lori, it wasn't a 101, but it was to 10. Bobby Witt Jr. patch auto booklet with a big chunk of the logo, the big Y from Royals, what it looks like to me. So pretty. I've got, I have booklet top loaders, sleeves, top loaders, team bags. They're in the other room. I don't know why I don't keep a few of those here so I can just do them here. But I will put that off to the side and I will sleeve and top load that. It'll be safe and sound. All right. The only other thing I've got paid up right now is I do have Thomas. If you're here, I sent you a DM. I don't want to open those boxes without you. We can run them later. I sent Thomas a message, no response. I'm guessing he probably went to bed. He might have forgot about him. Thomas was in round 2 of National Treasures, and as soon as it was done, I was asking like, "You want to break those now?" But he must have bounced out before I dropped the question. So. I'll run them for him tomorrow. I don't want to run them without him in here. I want to let him pick the boxes. I want him to be in here live. I'd rather run it tomorrow without him, or I'd rather run it tomorrow with him than just pick 2 boxes and do them and then him have to watch on the replay. So I hope that's the right call, Thomas. If you say I would have rather you just opened them and I watched them on the replay, I'm sorry. I can always open them tomorrow, but I can't unopen them tonight. So. All right. Last call. If anybody else wants to crack anything, those prospect edition boxes that we're talking about, we're at 110 a piece on those. $110 gets you 6 autos and a chase at the Kaboom case hit, which we're 2 boxes in and haven't hit yet. Picks, please. You got it, Lori. Lori, which all ones did you have? You had, I know you had the booklet. You also had the teal. You had, wasn't the Mets? No. You had the Mick Abel, right? The Phillies? Yeah, you had the Phillies. I think those were the 2 big ones, right? Didn't have Cardinals. Did you have Houston? No, you didn't have Houston. You did have, yeah, you had Petty, you had the Reds. Okay, cool. I'll get you these 3 plus the booklet. I got you. I'm going to get the booklet like sleeved and top loaded, then I'll send you a picture. All right, last call. Anybody else want to crack anything? We can always, like I said, I got 1 box left. We can put that into one of the group breaks. No worries. All right, well, guys, let's call it there. Don't know how many people we still have in the chat. Probably not many. Yeah, just a few. That's okay. Cool. Well, all right. I still don't see Thomas, so we're going to go ahead and call it there. I guess, yeah, if anybody's watching this later on the replay, if there was anything that you wanted, like raw card reviewed, something that you missed during the break, just send me a DM after. If I don't respond, follow up. Keep pushing me because a lot of times I don't see them. Keep bugging me until I see it. Yeah, I promise I don't mind. Yeah, guys, I appreciate all the fills. Congrats to everybody who was able to hit tonight. If I wasn't able to get you hits, we'll try to get you guys on the next one. Take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow with a brand new set of breaks. Be sure you guys are getting the text messages. Text the word baseball to that number at the bottom of the screen, 833-448-0185. That's how I let you guys know about upcoming breaks, let you guys know what's coming up. I will send out a text about 10 to 15 minutes before I post. To give you guys a heads up that I'm going to post a preview, price preview, and the exact time that I'm posting the break. So that way you can make sure to get in there quick, get the teams that you want. All right. Appreciate it, guys. Take care. Have a good one. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.